Good morning, everybody. It's 27th of March. We are Signal Centre, Talking Ball. Joe Neighbour, Ian Coleman, Steve O'Hare. Morning, guys.
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Happy Friday
to you.
Yes, indeed.
Nice. Can't wait for the weekend.
Yeah, just say to Steve, what are you doing this weekend? I was like, nothing.
Outrageous.
Staying in. Just having a quiet one this weekend.
Yeah.
Not much else to do,
Bit
is there?
gardening. It's going to turn cold again next week, supposedly.
Well, it's been cold overnight. It's getting down to freezing over down here.
Got
But
cold,
weather's been
cold front coming in.
just what we need.
To be the bearer of bad news, yeah. Again, that's fucking jolly up a bit, Ian.
So yesterday we had 3 trades that we looked at. I went short of the CAC, which was stopped out. Steve went short of oil, which made half an R, 0.52 R. So well done.
Well done, Steve.
And
slowly catch a monkey.
Ian got stopped out on dollar CAD.
Got crucified early.
Yeah, but just a bit too early on that dollar call by the looks of things. It looks like it's turning a bit today. You were looking at dollar index yesterday?
Dollar index. Yeah. I don't know, really. Fucking confused on that one, to be honest. Euro dollar, Aussie dollar caught a nice one this morning in New Zealand dollar. Just on a little retracement of 50% pullback. I think the euro's looking stronger than sterling. Euro sterling bid. But yeah.
Well, do you want to show us what you're looking at on the?
Yeah.
Maybe a quick run through some of the currencies and finish off with your trade idea.
I was actually going to look at Dow, but
okay.
Let's have a look down here.
Welcome to it.
Look, it's surpassed the old fib level. But if we go on to these higher time frames, 4 hours.
Share your screen.
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
Waffling to myself again. It happens a lot. So, like I said, dollar index pushed past that. It did get a little bounce. It was actually equivalent to a 50 tick bounce in euro dollar, or a 50 tick sell off in euro dollar, I should say. But it's moved all the way down to here, which I'm going to hazard a guess and say that that's a 50% retracement level, because it's a 50% retracement level for virtually everything else.
You've just done that. You did that before. You're just.
He's got trained eyes. He's got trained eyes.
Been at it all night.
Is that a new cough, Steve?
And then I thought it was a mute.
Euro dollar 50%, cable 50%. Dollar Swiss is probably 50%, but it's also 161.8%. So they're all hitting fib levels this morning. That's actually not 50% at all, is it? Dollar yen, that was a nice push through that.
Lovely.
The wedge formation.
If we do get a Telegram chat that caught that as well.
Yeah, nice. If we do get a decent correction today, we've got that fib there. The retracement level will be a very decent correction, but the retracement level on the 78.6% fib. And this is what we saw this morning. So we've seen basically a decent rally up, and then we've just caught that at 59.72. So we're just moving a little bit to the downside, 59.42. But I'm going to move away from currencies.
Had enough, have you?
Had enough of currencies. Only because I can't really see of anything of great value. What I do like is this morning. If you're an Elliott Wave enthusiast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4 anywhere around here, and then up in 5. The reason I like it is because obviously the 261.8% fibs here. There's a monthly bespoke resistance level at 225.89, which is just here, and there's nothing really in the way of support until around about 20,800. So I'm going to risk it for a biscuit with a tight stop.
Yeah, I like the theory behind it.
I mean, really, the stop's got to be up there, but I'm just going to use today's or the overnight swing, try and get some decent R. So 22116. I didn't realise. I thought this was all done, the bill, and it's passed, and everybody gets their dough or whatever. But it goes to the House of Representatives today, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it can still get amended, changed. I don't think it can get thrown out, but they can make some pretty drastic changes to it. What's the high trade there? 22450. So nearly 4R. So going short 22116, targeting 208, and the stop at 22450.
Nicely done.
Brilliant.
I hope so. I've had a bad run lately.
I mean, when it comes to indices at the minute, it's kind of on the other side to that, really. I think there is a chance that we may have put in a short-term bottom on indices. We had a breakup of this range yesterday. Is that a triple bottom down there? Maybe I don't know. It could be, but obviously we've had a very big move to the downside, and I just think there is scope for a wider recovery up to sort of 50% or 61.8%.
What is that last rally up, Joe? Have you got a decent fib on that, just from the whole sell-off?
I think it's the 38.2. So just a little bit above where we currently are. So I was looking to buy FTSE today on a bit of a dip. If it dips any further than this, then I may well have to concede that I'm wrong, which isn't a problem. But I just quite fancy them a bit higher. I know obviously we've got to get this bill passed today. This is a DAX. I think that looks quite a lot better. We've got that inverse head and shoulders there that's played out nicely. Breakout of a bit of a continuation pattern there. So looking for a bit of a pullback to retest that before then another push to the upside. I don't think we're out of the woods with regards to this being a full-blown recovery. I think it would just be one of those rip your face off bear market rallies to sell into. And I think you'll get a load of new money coming into the market here thinking they've missed out, and then bang, you get that move down over the medium term. But we shall see. I'm actually diving over to Ian's side of the fence today and having a look at FX. You just pulled it up a minute ago, looking at euro dollar. Nice 50% recovery from that recent swing move. Bit of an engulfing candle and a sort of false break to the upside above that 50% level. So for me, I'm looking to sell that today. I think there's scope for a little bit of a move lower there. So I'm going to take a short at 1.1009. Stop above the high, 82 ticks, 1090. And I'm going to target 78.6% retracement of that, which is down there at 107.35, let's say. So 3.3R.
It's a dollar higher. That would be lower stocks, wouldn't it? In the current climate, anyway.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit hedged, I guess, in my views then. But I can see it on that chart. I don't necessarily see it on the stocks. That's the way it goes sometimes. But that's my trade for today. Selling euro dollar.
Good luck.
Excellent. Right. I, funny enough, agree with both of you. I think that there's potential for both them things to happen just today.
Two-way market.
It is. Definitely can see. I mean, we're Friday now, so are you going to get a lot of the longs that are built up this week in the equity markets who don't mind keeping it overnight, but don't like to keep it over the weekend, bailing out? We saw the volume rallies we've had are pretty low. So I am sort of a little bit, although I can see sort of like the potential for this this dead cat bounce or bear market rally. It can go either way, I think.
What do you think gold, Stevie?
Yeah, gold's a tricky one. I'm long on this myself. I got long at 16.20 yesterday. I'm stopped too tight, so I'll probably get stopped out on it. Just the way I'm trading at the moment, not with a lot of confidence.
Does look like a nice flag, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And I thought yesterday, the close last night, it was up here. And I was thinking that's going to push higher, lovely. And it's had this little pullback, maybe because of the dollar has strengthened a little bit. There's no reason why the dollar and the gold can go in the same direction. That's when things.
I think Elliott Wave guys will probably look at that little flag as a fourth wave correction, won't they?
Yeah, it's just obviously these wide spreads in gold are making it very difficult where you've got the detachment from the physical market, and some people still using this as a safe haven hedge. It's not working great. Oil, still think lower in oil, although we're just about to test a decent level. this trend support coming in on this chart. So this is, I think it's Oanda or something. Coming in at 22.50, 22.80 trading. So only a few ticks to the downside. I was looking to sell a rally just on this short-term trend, downward trending resistance. Again, I think I've done oil the last couple of days, so I don't want to be too boring on it and do it again. Copper, I really sort of like this being capped here, and I think it's a little bit.
And if that breaks out, that's going to be positive for stocks, isn't it? So as we've said before, a risk-on trade if that goes up.
So yeah, I'm sort of like a bit undecided on this. I'd definitely sell it in front of here with a tight stop and sell a break here. As you know, this is a bearish formation. Gold, silver. You know what? No idea. It does feel like a pop flip of a coin. Can I run somewhere else and then just like quickly go through
Bitcoin?
Yeah, actually, shall we? I did think about Bitcoin. I've got a couple of little alerts in here. I think a break above here, we go higher. A break below there, we go lower. So I'll tell you what.
Trade the range.
Yeah, trade the range in this. Let's do that.
You like that guy, Raoul Powell, don't you? You follow him as well. I like his analysis. I think it's really good. He reckons that they could have quite a decent sell-off in Bitcoin over the short term, but over the long term,
he's a massive bull, isn't he? Long term,
massive buyer. Yeah, he reckons this latest financial upheaval will nail Bitcoin in for the long term, basically.
Yeah, potentially.
I mean, but he's also saying. I think guys are also saying that it could go down to 2,000 as people liquidate cash and
got to have some deep pockets to run that, haven't you? From here,
yeah,
stay
exactly.
long.
Yeah.
There's one guy on Twitter. He made me die yesterday when he was. What is it he said? Let me find him.
Yeah, it's quite a decent risk reward trade there.
Yeah.
I'm just getting short. Let's round it up. 66.90, 5,700 target, and there, 3.19 to 1.
Nice.
Yeah, so getting short Bitcoin here. Stop at 7,000. Target 5,700.
Lovely.
Nice.
Good luck.
Any of you follow Will Hunting on Twitter?
Don't think so.
WMD, I think he's handle.
I might do actually.
He said yesterday, I had one win and a 1 2/4 stop outs this week. When things get bad, I like to remind myself I could be holding crypto bags, convinced they're a sound long-term investment with a case for real-world adoption, and I feel better already.
Well, I think one of the things I'm sort of thinking about moving forward, just the sort of like how paranoid everyone got about the spread of this virus, is people will sort of start to talk about actual physical cash as a transmission tool.
Well, but gold and silver, won't it? I mean, if they're diluting the value of cash by chucking so much money into the system, then are we going to have hyperinflation where, you know, coffee's going to cost $300?
Yeah, exactly.
So at which point you need to be holding physical precious metals, silver and gold.
Which is exactly what's happening in the gold at the moment. I think gold, in the long run, is the biggest beneficiary of this. But it won't be easy for the man in the street to have it. You know, people will be going around.
You'll be able to buy derivatives of it through like the ETFs and stuff like that, but it won't actually be a physical asset that you own.
But I think this detachment has shown how the sort of the derivatives have really been impacted on it. You know, physical gold would definitely, you wouldn't be able to buy it at $1,620 at the moment. So, you know, I think that would be a lot more.
Yeah. If there's a shortage of it, you can't get your hands on it, the price goes up, doesn't it?
Yeah. And so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe cryptos is definitely.
Well, so you think the physical price of gold's a lot higher than the?
I think
if you could actually get your hands on physical gold.
I know somebody's got some.
Yeah. Well, don't mention his name on here.
No.
People
just send us a private message in the chat.
But I've had another pal this week who's actually asked me about it as well. about trying to buy physical gold, but
Yeah, I think sort of like you know, when this all settles down and the volatility cools down a little bit, that will just like we'll see it smash through 2000. What are we trading? $2,000.
Yeah, I think
easy.
we're going to new highs.
You know,
on
could
that.
easily double. Because people have been calling it for a long time. This gold been a real safe haven that drive, and people have been talking about silly numbers like up to 10,000 and things like that.
We had a crazy run on it a few years ago, didn't we? We had all those gold shots opening up in the high streets and all that sort of stuff. Do you remember?
Yeah. So,
Okay,
interesting.
so yeah.
Interesting times.
So yesterday we had some further news out from the Chancellor of the UK, Rishi Sunak. He's obviously pledged help for the self-employed. It made me laugh because, I mean, yeah, great that they're doing that. Offerings paid 80% of what you've earned on an average over the last 3 years. But I'm sure a lot of self-employed people, not including myself in that, yeah, they're all taking it in cash anyway, so they're not declaring how much they pay. You know, so
he knows he's safe there. Then,
yeah, exactly. Worked out all right, hasn't it? For him.
I tell you what, I'm impressed with him though.
Oh yeah,
for a young bloke,
guy.
he's
ex-Goldman Sachs, I think, and the hedge fund manager as well.
Yeah, so he's very
he never
good.
misses a word, does he, when he speaks? He's
very clear.
Yeah,
I wish I was like half as clear as that.
He does have to get on a little stand though. Have you noticed?
Yeah, he's very small, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's married to a billion. His wife's daughter of a billionaire as well. So he's
fuck, he ain't got a lot going for him, has he?
No, he's got it all going.
So he wants.
We had some announcements from the ECB yesterday about bond purchases. They're talking about £750 billion euro program, which started on Thursday. We had.
They're going to call it the Corona bond.
Are they?
Yeah.
Jerome Powell was responding to the jobless number yesterday, which was mental, 3.2 million in the last week.
Yeah.
Of jobless claims in the States. And I think the largest on record before that was in 1982, which was 685,000. So, you know, we've never seen anything like this before.
No.
And what about next week? What's the expectation next week?
I don't know. It's got to be worse, hasn't it?
Yeah. I would say
a number.
Some of it didn't filter through this week.
There wasn't a massive reation in the market, was there?
No,
I think that the market was expecting something like that, I guess.
Yeah. I think some people are even going for 5 million. So, I mean, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people it's affecting. So there's, you know, we're not out of the woods yet. Obviously, from the equity point of view, there's a lot of companies are going to be affected by that.
Well, we haven't gone to a full shutdown across all states in America yet, have they? Although they are now the worst affected country, aren't they, in terms of cases? They took that lead this morning, I think.
New York State's horrendous, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're not shut. They don't seem to be taking enough drastic action, do they? I mean,
no, I don't think they are.
Desperately short of ventilators. It's really good. I think I've mentioned it before, but this the Bloomberg email that you can get in the morning. You just go on to the 5 things to look at today. No, it's just a really good starter. I really like it. You know, just something to read every morning.
Yeah.
Obviously, once we've done the reports, I go, oh, fuck, should have read that first. But it's just really good pointers. It says five things to start your day. And then you get 5 big headlines, and it's just a really good roundup of what has happened, not just yesterday, but then overnight, and then what's coming up today.
Yeah, check that out.
It is good.
So we've got the House of Representatives debating the bill today, which I think there is an expectation that it will be passed, but there was some speculation late last night that the vote would actually be delayed. So I don't think that's probably what the market wants to hear at the moment. So that could cause some sort of sell-off into the close potentially. So watch out for that. Data-wise today, US personal income and spending at 12:30, followed by US consumer confidence at 2 p.m. Not that these data points seem to be having much of an effect overall.
No,
so
not at all.
I think that is it for today, unless anybody else has got anything to add.
What webinars we doing today? We're doing webinars today. We're having a day off.
No, keep going.
Oh, he's such a taskmaster. I do. Yeah, I think
whipping us.
Yeah. Do we do it today or do we start again Monday? All right.
I'm going to do divergence.
I'm going to do one today. I'll do one.
All right. We'll all do one today. We'll be back later with some more. We've got to work out what we're doing. And then...
I'll do one at 10:30 if you want to join in.
All right. Lovely.
You thousands of people.
Yeah. They'll thank us one day when
Yeah.
they're really bored, and then they'll look at them.
Yeah, well, we got a Telegram bot working now,
Yeah.
so we'll sort of like that's people can get access to our signals on Telegram now.
Ooh.
You got to pay for it though. It's
Yeah.
not freebie. We don't do this for the love of it, you know.
We do this for the love of it. We don't do other things for the love of it.
Yeah, what the chat on this?
Yeah.
Well, we do this anyway. We're just including other people, aren't we?
Yeah.
All three of them. Bogdan. Hi, Bogdan. He's always
Yes.
watching.
Hi, Bogdan. Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah,
that. Thanks for your
Bogdan.
support.
Yeah, he's just said that he's.
We have to work out who the other
watched
one is
webinar
that watches.
yesterday.
There's 6 people watching. I think
webinars.
I'm 2 of those with the YouTube running in the background.
Oh, I better sign up then and start watching my own.
All right, guys, let's round it up
Cheers.
there. Have a good day all, and speak to you soon.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.